Okay, so I wanted to do a video. This video is gonna be about some stuff I saw on Crystal Swirl's latest video, and I felt like, I honestly feel like Crystal Swirl's. Some people might not like what she has to say, but I don't feel in these cases she is exactly lying. She is just saying her personal experience with dating sites. Now, people have to remember with dating sites, they are specifically usually meant for people who are not in their regular lives finding anyone. Now, sometimes that can be a result of people who are less desirable. And therefore, that's why they're on there, you know. So I think that, of course, there's going to be a lot of bottom shelf men on dating sites because a big problem that you deal with basically with dating sites is the fact that many people that go on there are people who have failed in their regular lives and cannot, find anyone in their personal lives. So then they go to dating online. Now, that's just one part of it. Now, there are other parts of it too. For example, like some things she says, I feel like she's not lying. I don't think she's lying about it. I think she just doesn't understand what perspective a person might be asking a specific thing of a certain type of person. For example, you know, there's a lot of different expectations for different types of people, you know. And for some people, they're expected to, they're not expected to do a lot, basically, to earn a lot, basically, in life, basically. That's why I'm not talking specifically in dating. Sometimes with other situations, some people want to get to know what kind of person you are, you know, and they're different, struggles that different types of people deal with, basically. And there are different types of like stereotypes that might be attached to a person. So, like, to me, she specifically was saying that some men ask her what she does for a living, or if she, like, that she's a homeowner and things of that nature. They might be trying to figure out what kind of class she's from, rather than actually trying to see if they can live off of her. Some are probably trying to live off of her, but that's, like I said, there's some that are low, that they're bottom shelf. And this goes for every race, There's people who are less desirable. And that doesn't just mean like class wise. There are other things, like they might have a personality problem, they might be abusive. There's different things like why someone might be there for bad reasons. You don't know these people, so it could be very bad reasons why they're on a dating site. You have to filter out those people, basically. Um, but a major thing with her is, to me, I think a lot of the time she doesn't realize that sometimes people might be trying to figure out where she is, basically, and seeing if they match up, basically, to their own lifestyle, you know. So, to me, I just thought that part was kind of like, she read into it her own way, but to me, I'm like, there could be other reasons why someone is asking you that question. They might not want, for example, if you, for example, lived off the government and you didn't have your own house and you lived in the middle of a very poor neighborhood and was a single mom, maybe they wouldn't want that for themselves, you know? Like, I know for myself, I'm not really interested in men who have children, for example. I'm not really interested in a man who, for example, um, if I'm not like a money type of woman, really honestly, but I'm more like the type that's like, you know, you have to have certain morals, certain way of lifestyle that other people might live, especially in the city I live. Yeah. You know, that's the norm in my city. There's certain lifestyles that are a norm that are totally not a norm for me. You know, so people might ask you those kind of things to see if you're compatible, basically. That doesn't specifically mean they're trying to live off of you. And then obviously, like I said, there's certain stereotypes. Some people may not like if they think that you don't do anything in your life and you are basically just someone who lives off of other people. They might not want to um, be with you because they feel like you'll use them, maybe. And then, you know, some other things she was saying, though. I mean, I agreed with to some extent, like, how she was talking about, but I agreed with it on the opposite way. And this, to me, made me think, it reminded me a lot of what another YouTube creator, content creator said, basically, how it's specifically, you know, you go where you are desired kind of situation. So she was saying, like, with white men, that she generally didn't seem to find that they were that interested. I think that they wouldn't fight that hard for her. They would give up easily, things of that nature. Like, and to me, I'm like, um, I understood that she's for more Hispanic men and things of that nature. And it's funny because to me, it's like, I personally experienced that a lot with Hispanic men. Like, Hispanic men, to me, it's like if they're anywhere else, okay? I do not, I don't find that they are really, like, I don't feel like I'm really their type. I think they like women who are bigger, maybe, or something like that, and because they always care about those kind of things more than other men. It seems like more than black men, more than white men. They like very big women for some reason. And you know, maybe that's why she finds that, you know, that's right up her alley and they definitely prefer her. You know, I remember I was watching a video with Lifestyle with Danielle and how she was talking about how Indian men preferred her because she said she was plus size, which I didn't notice that, but apparently she says she is plus size, I think. Or maybe she's just curvy or something like that. But anyway, she was saying how she was more preferred with Indian men than like white men. So maybe that's just the thing with Crystal Swirls. It's just her, the ones who find her to be more interested in her, you know, and prefer her are Hispanic men, and that's totally fine. You know, I prefer Hispanic men over white men, but it's not. I don't usually get that. I get more white men. It's just what it is. Um, and I feel honestly, from my personal perspective, I feel like Hispanic men do not understand me at all. Like, one, they sometimes seem like to me like they have a stereotype in their minds of what a black woman is supposed to act like and look like. And, like, they don't recognize me often as a black woman, which is more problematic because it's like if you don't, like, if a man didn't recognize I was a woman on a dating site and he was looking for men, it would be a problem, just like if he doesn't recognize if I'm black, you know what I mean? So I mean, like, they have problems over there and it's problematic for me, but good luck for her. But for me, I just always find that it's like I always encounter the Hispanic men who don't actually